Fucking OBS being finicky. Hello everyone. Welcome to what is quite possibly going to be the last episode of Pathologic 2. If it's not, then, well, this game's a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. I have honestly no idea what to expect. I really don't. Like, so much shit has happened last session. So much. And so many curveballs have been thrown, and it's still not the worst day of my life. That comes on day 11. And then whatever happens on day 12. Like, the game starts off on day 12. And, it shows you, what to expect. And then you get told, that, oh, you're wanting another chance? Well, you've already messed it up before. Well, try again then. So, I don't know how long day 12 is going to be. Whether it's just going to be that sequence again with a result, or whether it's going to be an actual proper thing, or if there's going to be stuff beyond day 12. I don't know. I really don't know. Because well, the game is very cryptic. It does have the feel of getting towards the end, though. It definitely does have that feel. Like, I feel like at the moment it's kind of revealed all of its cards. Well, almost all. Like, we found out the truth about the town. We found out what the Udug was. We found out how to make the cure. We've made a cure. We just now need to get the resources to get the cure. And then we need to see what we're left with. Because the problem is that the only way to get the cure is to destroy a building. But there's only one way to destroy the building, that's to call an artillery strike down on it, but you can't really say to the military guys, oh yeah, just call an artillery strike, but only on that bit. That's not how these things are going to work. And even if I do, then, there's the cure. But what has just occurred to me? Where are all the kids hiding? All the kids are hiding out on that building that we need to destroy. Fuck. Well, this game's already throwing me another curveball. I haven't even started it yet. Yay. Oh, and all the things I've done that I've messed up. The mistakes I realise that I've made. Like, realising that the pantomimes every night were still going on. Just because I took the Traveller's offer, it just meant there weren't going to be any encounters or consequences from me dying. But the pantomime was still going every night, but I thought it wasn't going because I thought it was all linked. But it's not. So I've missed out on a huge chunk of the game by not going to the pantomime. But at the same time, I have been going out of my way to go to bed in the evening, so exhaustion has never been really a problem for me, and nor has low health, mostly. So yeah, we're gonna see what the rest of this game has. I'm gonna catch up on chat first. I've got to remember also that it's not as massive as it is. I mean, yeah, there is that. However, when I opened up OBS, it came up with all the stuff of Mal getting noting down all the quotes. So that's still in my chat record. It's not in your lot, it's in mine. So if I scroll all the way to the top, I read through all of Mal's grabbing the quotes. So I scroll like, it's like a third of the way up. Let's see. Hello, welcome Ed. Puddle has arrived. Hello, welcome Torium. Phrasing it. Yeah, I agree, phrasing. Poppy's not here, so no. Poppy doesn't need to be around for things to be sounding in a lewd manner. Can definitely agree with that. Headache from having a mental breakdown, so that's fun. Sorry to hear that, lad. Make sure that you rest, hydrate, and take care of yourself. Don't have a panic at Jackson shower, so that was fun. Oh my good god, everyone's having a bad night tonight. I really hate the fact that I actually feel kind of bad now that I started off here happy and bouncy. Shit. I'm sorry, Torin. I'm sorry that you've had a panic attack. I'm sorry, Ed, that you've had a mental breakdown. Jesus. Well, I'm going to try and be entertaining for you then. Or distracting. Or whatever. Hello, welcome, Sarah. It's Poppy's house because he wanted peace and quiet and I'm allowed to come over while they were abroad. And so now Poppy bestowed me a house key a year ago. That's awesome. But you're chilling out now. Good. Make sure that you have done the essentials thing. You've drunk water, you've eaten, that sort of thing. You're resting. Yep. Oh, and there's an affirmation already from Ed to Torium. I've just seen that Sarah said we went through my problems earlier on Discord, so I think we're cool. Yeah, I don't mind. I honestly don't mind talking through things. Like in all cases, I will say I'm not able to do much, or I wish I could do more. But for a lot of people, it does seem like just being able to have someone to talk to and to vent at, and so someone to just make an assurance. You're not going crazy. The world isn't against you. Your feelings are justified. That seems to help some people a bit. So happy to do that. Right, so let's see, onto this affirmation. Oh god, really, really itchy bridging on my nose. All of a sudden. Weird. How's that? Yes, I have. I just got a really weird thing of like, did I take my meds? I did. Torian, you're a wonderful person. You've been my sibling for, to be honest, not all that long, but it feels like you've been my sibling for a lot longer. You put your all into making sure that people around you are healthy, happy and cared for. And, as I well know, sometimes it can be a thankless job. But I can guarantee you the people who you do that for are really appreciative. And I'm very certain there's a fair few people who wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. Because, you're a wonderful person, you're wonderfully supportive. And you massively care for pretty much everyone that's you're involved with. And why was that so quiet? I think I've got my volume isn't. My volume needs to be a bit higher. I need to find that in the activity manager what it was. Oh, Jeff, hello! Hello and welcome. Almost a year, don't have a joke here, I'm just stating facts. I mean, fair. Yeah, thank you very much for the 11 months of being subscribed. Very much appreciated. Oh, God, it has almost been a year already. Like, on the 1st of September, I will have been an affiliate for a year, and Jesus. I'm going to be doing something special for that. I know the sort of kind of details of what I'm planning, but I'm not so sure that I can. I can't pin down actual things because plans went through the air. What's grandparents like me for some strange reason? Don't make me bonk you, Ed. Don't make me call for you being bonking, being negative. You're a likable person, Ed. What's it, Jim? Because my roomie has decided our dorm room is to be doubles a meat locker. Oh, cold. Gorgeous coldness. Oh, there we go. Also, my favourite nerdcore artists are going on a tour in the UK. I'm so fucking jealous that you live there and I'm in the US and can't see them. I mean, if it makes you if it makes you feel any better, I can't see them either because, I'm isolating because even though lockdown restrictions have been lifted, I'm not going out there because I'm not a dumb fuck. Because people out there aren't taking things into consideration. And thank you very much, Lex, for the raid. And hello and welcome, raiders. I am still in the preamble before Pathologic 2 and getting into things and catching up on chat. Hope you had a good stream yourself, Lex. And my brain is going all over the place. Thank you, Sarah, for the hydration reminder. For all including you. Yeah? Everyone hydrate. You've been commanded by Sarah. Take hydration. And then you head for another hydration. That one's optional for everyone else. Here's an offering. Kill kids will make you a moral dilemma. Yeah. Yeah, that is a massive moral dilemma. And this game does moral dilemmas really well. Really, really well. So, okay, now we go to Torium. I threw problems this Discord, so I think we will. Yeah. Lots of man might say mushy, but fuck it with how my head's been lately. I'm just drilling to people's head. I love them, especially chosen family. I mean, yeah, earlier today, there's the message, we all love Malk. I was like, okay, cool, I love you all too. Didn't expect that to come out of a web day. It is reciprocated. Something you love me. You'll get me well. I'm not doing well. It's fun. I was gonna say quiet. That wasn't quiet. It was quiet for me. That was quiet for me. I saw it orange lined in OBS, so that's why I was like, that should not be that quiet. That should nearly scare the shite out of me. Who's going on tour? I have no idea. That's the mood, yeah. So many people in Compass not taking COVID precautions. Yeah, that's pretty much the same here. Shorbardi, Rustage, Conquest, Breton Boy, and Shaldo. I know none of them. But also, Jeff, you have to think, if you did come over here, you'd have to put up with our Mountain Dew. And I think we both know that's not worth it. I've got another user in here. Oh. Spam me with them later because it's worth. Yeah, go for it. You feel free to. That's sweet. Oh, yes, so I do. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me. Hey, Lex, let's get that banned. There we are. Should just drink alcohol instead. That's definitely a really, really good alternative to our Mountain Dew. I don't blame you. And it's dinner time. Enjoy the subs. Thank you very much for popping in as long as you did, Jeff. Have yourself a good dinner and have a good rest of your evening. What the? That's what you meant by enjoy the subs? What the fucking hell? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs for a total of 18. That's incredibly generous of you. Jesus. That's still kind of quiet to me, by the way. There we go. There we go. That's orange line volume. It's always a hit or miss thing after Final Fantasy VIII because I have to nearly mute my headset. Jesus. Okay, that one did scare me. And Mum was, I'll sub to you. Yeah. God, I love the whole thing of how Twitch picks subs. I don't understand it. I just don't. Right, that's everything caught up with. That was loud. Ed, what the fuck? You're supposed to be saving your money. Thank you, Ed, for the 5 gifted subs. That's incredibly generous of you. But no! Bad! I was just about to mute OBS as well because the game volume's really loud. Oh, Twitch, piss off. I don't need to know there's a hype train close. I really don't need to know that. Yeah, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs for a total of 31. Jesus. Whilst that's loading up, I'm going to see, like... Why the hell do I have... What the fuck? So I've just seen that Mori in her server has got a bot set up to promote people when they go live, and it just promoted me. I was like, what the fuck? DJ, thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciated. Hope your stream went well. What the fuck? Torian as well! Oh my god. I'm sorry, what? Thank you, Torian, for your 44th gifted sub. That's incredibly generous of you. Why are we now on a hype train, and why the fuck is it level 4? Immediate level 4 hype train. What the actual donkey fuck? I was going to switch over. Well, that message that just came up on the game is a bit untruthful. The hindquarters. No one cares about you. I think all those gifted subs say otherwise. What the fuck? Just any test stream, that's completely fine. What the fuck? This is insane. This is insane. Thank you, Sarah, for the 500 bits. That's incredibly generous of you. You choose us. Oh my god, this has gone off the rails already. Save money now since mobile prices. Yeah, don't blame you. I mean, they did. They've done localized pricing now for Twitch subs. Finally, but still a little more expensive on mobile. Going to get $150 from Jury Duty. That's $150 you could easily spend on yourself, or save it, or you know, any other manner of wonderful things. You could buy a chocolate dildo with it for all I care. I know, you probably could actually. I don't know. I haven't looked up prices of chocolate dildos. I don't even know chocolate dildos. I'm pretty sure chocolate dildos exist. That's in my head now. Fuckable chocolate. Is it ever making us sane? There's no sanity in this stream. The only sanity that is anywhere near me is the energy mechanic in Arc Knights, because that's called sanity. That's the only sanity I deal with. Well, that's an insanity. Being best uncle. Oh, I bloody well am not. I appreciate it, but I ain't. Right. I think it's safe now. With that. Here. The only thing sillier than those numbers over there are those ones right fucking there. That's insanely bad. That's insanely generous. Both insane. DJ so the game I was testing for works on Steam stream. 2 games that don't work is Hexen 2. I was like, yeah, fair enough. And Moon Hunter, I was sad as no. I'm pretty sure I've tested Hexen 2 and it's streamed. You do have to do a bit of weird fuckery with it. I think you have to do a display capture rather. I think you have to do a window capture rather than a game capture because it's weird. Do you know my blood family? Just because your blood family ain't that great does not mean I'm automatically the best. Believe me, there's other uncles out there which are better than I am. Insane in the hippocampus. I read that 3 times and my brain still tried to autocorrect it to membrane. Right. Now there's only like 40 seconds left of that sodding hype train. I'm going to go ahead and think that it's safe to carry on now. Right. Oh, yeah, I was gonna... Yeah, so that's what I was doing. So we're on day 10, we're at 5:30 in the evening. So what I now need to do is I have got 1 more dose of the cure. 1 more dose. Which I'm going to take to Tyre. But I've also got, the kin stuff to do there. Oh look, I've got a hype train emote. I actually got a hype train emote from that. Choo choo hype, yes please. And one game is a maybe if I turn the grass down is AR memories vault. Oh, it's fair. It's always good to get new things onto the stream queue. I mean, I say that and my stream queue is so freaking long. Insane in the Substantia in Amintia, insane in the Dentate Gyrus. See, Tori and I get the same hype train emote. Sarah gets the one that Zero has been chasing for ages. I'm surprised the word jumping works. Classic Overlord. Ah. Yeah, I'm surprised that works. Right, okay, so I need to go from here to the termitory. Which isn't an easy task considering all this, but actually no. If I come out of the route, this building to the left, go straight through this little thing and then down this alley, right down here. That should be fine, right? That should work. Maury, hello and welcome. And with Maury coming along, it's time for me to end the stream. Thank you very much for coming along. I will see you all later. I'm not that mean. Wait, no. I'll leave. No! No, don't! No, Maury, don't leave, please. Oh, that's a lot of... Let's just squeeze past that. I guess I deserve that. Thank you, Maury, for putting me on my best behaviour for the next 10 minutes. Be nice to you. Hey, my best behaviour is me not being lewd and me not swearing. It's got nothing to do with being nice. I can be as nasty as I like. Oh, there's going to be something there once it spawns in. Oh, Jesus! Thank you for that. I've got to quickly get in before my immunity starts damaging my health. Can't hex on window on window for me. I did try using the console commands. Try again for tomorrow, and my stream is on game capture mode. It's on Windows. Try some display capture. Display capture mode might work then, because I'm pretty sure I had to do something similar to get Fallout to work. Well, there's a sour now. And it's probably a good thing to tell you. This used to contain all the rhubarb and custard ones. They are now gone. I've eaten all of them. Which means that we only have 5 cola ones and 4 lemon ones. Which means that, you know, the dice results are going to have to be changed. Don't take our Lord's name in vain. This is a good Christian stream. I would never be a good Christian. I swear far too much. 6. I didn't even decide which one was which. Let's see. I'll re-roll again after I decide. There we are. Evens are going to be lemon, and odd is going to be cola, because it's an odd fact that the cola is worse than lemon. There we go, that's how I'm going to remember it. Re-roll the dice. 3! It's a cola. Do a d4. If I wanted simplistic and things that make sense, I would have flipped a coin. The first... You want to roast the shark, precious? You can't handle the shark. Shark will eat you. Shark will sniff you first, because Lex is a shark sniffer, precious. Oh, yes. They can't get enough of sniffing all those sharks and licking those fins. Anti-Christian. Shit, hello, welcome. You find a strange Rubik's Cube looking box with satanic glyphs. What do you do? Put on my seductive expression and try and seduce Pinhead into letting me go. Funny story from my first year in college. Girl on my dorm hall who was also into games was swearing at her PC when I passed by her room. I asked her what was wrong, and her reply seriously was, no matter what I do, I can't get civilization to work. I thought that's been a problem for millennia. That's amazing. Do you ruin our good satanic stream? Oh, I think what's about to ruin this satanic stream is going to be, look at the amount of extra sour that's been built up on that thing. I've seen powdered marshmallows with less white stuff on them. Oh, this is going to be bad. Just playing now, sucker in hell. Quit sawing and eat it. Yeah, I'm about to... Yeah, Lex is very much, you know... So all these screams in the background, this is just from the future of what's going to happen in my mind when I eat this. Oh wait, hang on a second. Almost. Almost didn't do full screen because I know how much you all love watching me suffer full screen. And on best behaviour. Yep. Mmm. Oh. It's like using a ball gag that's coated in frozen glass that's soaked in lemon juice. Oh. Oh! 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 Those screams are very accurate in the background. Oh my word. I've never identified with the game's audio so much as I am now. Oh. This is the Twinkie. Oh no. Like Pinhead is dead by daylight now. I heard that. Totally to get poor mount. Lindsay boy again, coaching bowling. I was doing no juice. Yeah. Yep, they got quote number 493. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Extra dose of it in the centre. Oh. Taking a little good sleep yourself. That's fair. That's fair. Can't remember where Tyre is. I legitimately cannot remember where Tai Chi is. Can you choose through there? I can do that for myself. Don't know if I've explained since then when you're saying, yeah, it's fine. Talk. Oh, talk. Shiyunde Ebshi. We don't need you. Leave. Begarde Katange. I will leave, but first I want to talk to you instead of killing. Better kill us. We don't want to follow the line of Burak. What do you mean, Katanga? Mentasenge, your father led the kin the wrong way. He wants us to dissolve in the town. We want to dissolve in earth. Our mother Boto, dissolving in her belly. We will return. Dissolving the town, we will fade forever. It will devour us. Father was wise. The time of the kin... No, no. I will lead you differently. Bail and go on Europe. Which way would you lead us? How would you make the cut? I'm not doing a double affirmation. We can have the points back, Torium. There's some comments. Ed, you are a wonderful person who goes out of their way to constantly try and make everyone around them feel more positive and better about themselves. And to be happy about everything they're doing. You're wonderfully supportive of everyone around you. and you always greet people with a warm smile and try to wish them the best. It's very rare to see people as generous as you, Ed. So keep that up. Put that too by. Oh no. Feel free to post up in the server or here, Lex. To see the other two. Ed, you're a caring, wonderful person, and you enrich the lives of your chosen family. Exactly, from it. Sarah. You're double sorry, didn't see Tori done that. To be fair, you two did that at exactly the same time. So you wouldn't have been able to see. Oh, and there we go. Original glamorous apple forehead. I came to connect instead of cutting. Father tore old connections apart. The town of the kin was sewn together wrong. The town of men was sewn to the new town of children on the other side. Poorly, against the guidance of the lines. That made everyone suffer. You're too different. Our worlds are too different. You speak wisely, M. Shen. What do you want to do about it? When a fracture fuse is wrong, doctors break the bone again and to put on a splint to fuse it right. To cure lameness, to let the patient walk again. This person can't pass over yet. But what is your head should be better? Good. You are a Yagachin. So many different living creatures inhabit our small patch of land, alive all of them, all connected with the same flow, a tonto, an umbilical cord. Do you promise to do so? No, I can't. Empty promises are worthless, but I'll try, and if I fail, my son will continue after me. This is what connections are all about. Fine, we're curious to see, but woe to you or your successor if you fail. By the Akatange, now it's time for you to go to Sheken. I did it! I actually did it! I talked them down! Ah! The schism is no more. Time to speak with the kin. Fuck yeah! Best pay of Zoe, by the way. Nice. He's got nothing, and I can trade nothing. Ah, I can go and speak to Tyre now. They opened the door to Tyre. I think they closed it because, you know, worried that someone would shank her. Talk.
Needles and
That'd be
pins,
stuff.
buttons and tins, knives and skins.
Kembe? Who is it? Who's there? Take this ugly cloth off me. Someone. This is Tyre Tie Cheek. It's me, kid. Emshen, you're not curing me. My fingers. It hurts. Karanogandi and Dana, it hurts. What do your fingers say? You know what my fingers tell me? Come, we need you, Mother. I've been here for a long time. If they call for me, I'll go. Because they're calling. I'm Mother. I need to take care of them. Kiadebigo Sonko. Hush, little one. Be patient like the brave girl you are. Baffing people with pillows of love. Oh my good god. Baffing with love pillows. Now all I can think of is, you know, a quite fairly busty woman, someone's head between their cleavage, and then just go, psh. That's what's, you know, baffing with love pillows is. That says now level 60. Nice. Love baffing. Well, that just sounds, you know, like beating your meat. On Tokyo Kikele, tell me a tale. It'll hurt less if you do. No tales today. Stay quiet, I'll bring you a cure. Acceptable. I'm saying this as a mother superior. On Tokyo Kele. Fine, what kind of tale do you want to hear? Tell me how we could all live in Sheken. It's a beautiful tale, but I don't know it. It's my new personation word. Ha ha! My throat hurts too. Kendao man Bosholon. Do you have a pill that makes it less painful to swallow? I'll cure you, little one, I swear. Babede, I found a bull. Come on, you need to fold your fingers as I speak. Fold your thumb. Here, folded. I remember how it goes. It hurts. How does it go? It will go well. Everything in Little Tyre's life will go well. I promise. Because, give medicine. Miracles. The cure for sand pest. Boom! Cured. I'm respected here.
Where's Grandpa Isidore? Why did he stop coming by?
Real freaky. She's now got nothing to say to me anymore. Okay. Well, you're welcome, kid. Bye. You know, I've just come here. I've, joined the kin together. I've cured Tyre. Yeah, that's fine, but I'm still an arsehole, aren't I? Yeah. I mean, in fairness, there's still these people screaming and dying around me, so I haven't done all that much. Goose duck is still free. Nice. What in there? Survivor. Are we whole again? Yes, we hear it. We are whole again. I hope so. Go to Sheken. Let Twy part before you. Did you accept your power over us? Are you our father now? Care isn't about power or violence, you fools. I'll show you one day. Palyasega, we thank you for what you have done for our body. You are a Yagachin. You are an Emshen. Now tell me, what do you know about Father's death? We should download and play together on PC, no need to stream. I might stream it though. Alright. Just pop that as a reminder. After stream. Download goose. Duck. There we go. Reminder popped. Bullish, who do you ask? I am but the king's hangnail, a fleck of their skin. I don't know that. Have any of the elders survived? No. Found some meds. Ed, be very careful of meds that you have just found. What have you found? No. Fine, you'll leave this poisonous grave now, and soon. Otherwise the last person who might remember anything will die. We'll talk later. Boom. Like your sleeping meds. As in you found your sleeping meds, or you found something else? Probably specifically with it. Yes, you should have done. I see my people's true face. Now is the time to teach him to see one another. Shen, thank you very much for the VTuber Stream Challenge donation. I think... I can't help her. I can't help Grace. Alright, so I need to go to Sheken. Basically, it looks like I'll go to Sheken and then I'll be able to come back home and sleep, and then that's going to be it for day 10. Yeah, sleeping is... Okay, good. Good. Okay, what's the best way out? Up round. I think I can get through there. I think. I hope I can get through there. It's not always easy to tell. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. I'm just gonna get out. There's no easy way of getting around there. There might be a little path down here. Oh, it doesn't look as barricaded. You sleep by the only person here that mostly dreams absolutely nothing? Depends. Some days I don't dream of anything, sometimes I do. But the thing that I was told is that you do dream. Even if you don't think you do, you have dreamt. And it's just, basically, you have dreamt, but it's so early in your sleep cycle that your brain has basically forgotten the dream. Because apparently studies have said that if you don't dream for an extended period of time, you go insane. Because it's a sign that your subconscious mind is not activating whilst you're in REM sleep. So as Sarah says, if you don't dream, you're not hitting REM sleep. Yeah. And if you go for too long without having REM sleep, you do tend to go insane through sleep deprivation. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to hear. 2 dreams ago told you were a girl. And look where you are now. The dreams were a prophecy. And you are Mori. Or gets pitch black darkness and then sometimes deja vu. could be that your dreams are happening too early in your REM cycle to remember. Girl. Yes. Mori is girl gremlin. With all the various little nuances that comes with. I don't seem to be needing my tinctures anymore. That's probably a misconception of mine. Just saying how much as a fan of being a poppy. My dreams are all over the fucking place. Especially lately. My dreams have been really weird lately. Well, this village has definitely got people in it now. Which explains my insanity. Yeah, I'm not talking the same kind of insanity that you're referring to, Shin. Survivor, you have come. The body is whole now. Were you talking? Why talk? You have come, so we now whole. Among us, blood, thought, words, all flows in our veins. No need for mouths. Listen, you know everything already. The connections between all living things, however different, from a sandpest microbe to Mother Bodho. Yep. The kin are free. Father was killed by former Noyun. Yep. So now what are we going to be doing it with this information? I occasionally dream I'm back doing ballet, even though I quit ballet when I was 14. And with the classes, I have no idea how to do any steps my instructor has stick to me. Ugh, not good. There's also still my fucking senior places I've already been to. Yeah. Oh, something new has arrived. The sound of paper crushed and thrown away. She's not calling, but you should come. Right now. She needs you. Oh. All the way over there! Fuck. Well, I kinda can, but I've got Foreman Yun. But killing him won't really do anything. Killing him won't do anything, and there's no justice to be had in this town. So there's no point in really going for him. But the Inquisitor needs me. And we're nearly at day 11. We are nearly at the worst day of our lives. Fuck. So if Foreman Oyun is at the entrance to the abattoir, then yes, I'll confront him. But I'm not going to go into the abattoir to confront him. Not when I've still got to go all the way across the other side of sodding town because of the Inquisitor. Oh, there's someone there. Oh wait, no, I think that's the guy who was trying to kill me last time. Yep. That's definitely him. And Foreman Oyun is inside there. Yeah, I'm not going to go deal with him. So dreams of being in school and I've been out of school for 12 years. Yep, same. Yep, I've had dreams of being in school, being at house parties, being surrounded by all the people who bullied me in school. It's weird. It is really weird what the subconscious chooses to throw up into a dream. Right, okay, so if I keep going, I can go past my lair, get across there, and then go that way. So, that's my plan. And after that, hopefully it means I can go back to my lair and sleep until day 11, and then we'll see what happens then. I am really looking forward to what happens on day 11. Well, I'm kind of not actually, but at the same time, things are advancing at such a pace that we've got to... My good God! 3 loading screens in a row. Oh, look, there's my bull! Hey, bull! Can I... No, I can't talk to you still. Bollocks. Better not dream about doing ballet for the rest of my life, because the last 3 years I did it were miserable. Oof, yeah. Yeah, then definitely hope you don't get played by ballet dreams then, Sarah. It's definitely not something you want to have continuously happen. The thing that I don't like about these loading screens is, from what I can tell, they seem, you know, things are still going on whilst it's loading. Oh, excuse me. I had a fun little wholesome thing. For the first time seeing a photo of me framed put near Poppy's bed, and it sort of made me cry. Aww. That's it. She had that since wasn't doing me happy. That's good. That's good to hear, Ed. It's getting dark. It's getting progressively pretty dark, pretty goddamn fast. That ain't good. You know, and you know, as I'm trying to go to the cathedral to talk to the Inquisitor, bad sign. And these fucking loading screens and freezes really aren't helping matters. Another one. And scenarios that I've already experienced. For me, it's hard to explain, but I've slept through many moments that either haven't happened or won't happen. I very rarely recognise these places scenarios. Yeah, that's the nature of dreams, weirdly enough. So no one can really explain why people dream or what causes dreams to be the way they are. But my theory is basically, seeing as your subconscious pretty much records almost everything that you see, witness, or any of your senses pick up. It doesn't affect your conscious mind, because your conscious mind has context and your surroundings to sort your thoughts into, you know, their normal strings. Your subconscious lacks that, and when you go to sleep, your conscious mind shuts down and your subconscious mind is unleashed. So therefore, that's why you get dreams. Everything that happens in your dream seems to be an amalgamation of things that you have experienced in one way or another. They may not go together properly as things that you experience, like number of things that I used to a dream that I used to have a lot when I was younger was oh shit. Yeah, I can hear you saying there he is. Yeah, I don't want any part of that. But yeah, a dream that I used to have a lot when I was younger basically involved firing a gun. At that point in time, I had never fired a gun in my entire life. So thus, when I woke up and thought back on it, I was like, that would be why it felt more, it seemed more like I was doing a video game interpretation of firing a gun rather than firing an actual gun, because I had no knowledge or experience of firing a real gun. So my brain just, like, well, this seems like it fits, so slap. I also found a snatch labeled for Ed, don't touch me left. Aww. You know when people really think about you when they start sashing food and drink that you like. I'll have my 7-Up diction, but still nice. No, I'm not going to go over there. But I'm near the cathedral. Here's the cathedral, here's what I need. This is where I need to be, this is what I need to do. This ain't gonna go well. Because after this, I've got a feeling that I get news about the Inquisitor. And then I need to go to sleep. Which is not a good thing. Oh, she's still there! Well, this I did not expect.
21, 34, 55, enough.
Aglaya Lilich. I have the proof I need to demolish that Tower of Death. This is a goodbye then, Altimi Brulach. Over the last 4 days, you have truly become significant to me. Perhaps the one person I care about. Come here, okay. How did I manage that? I deeply respect open-minded people, unconstrained by whatever is imposed upon them, capable of finding less obvious connections. It's a skill poets have, and step surgeons, it seems. What's the word? Emshen, a knower of lines. Well, let us part as friends. For the first time I said it to someone I wanted to create patterns with. Have I not used her as a thumbnail? You might have done. What's wrong? Today I will be killed. How do you know? Call it a hunch. What for? The military would never miss a shot as an Inquisitor. We always hinter their advances, they pay us back in kind. I know they have the order, they must. This isn't my first year on the job. You need to flee then. I have thought about it. Send a courier in my place, or better yet 3, but no, that would be cowardice. Flee? In what transport? Speak of, how did you get here in the first place? Not that you flew in a broom, surely. Not on a broom? No. Don't ask unnecessary questions. That's an Inquisitor's skill, ending the game, not in stalemate or checkmate, by simply getting up from the table. I'd love to do the same if I could. You've turned my world upside down again, Artemi Burak, a self-taught backwards surgeon. Fine, I'll send 3 couriers with the papers to the headquarters. I'll leave town tonight. I have that option, but only if you come with me. Why would you want me? Because I can tell that we need each other. No 2 people could be more unlike one another. We could have an interesting life together. I can see it. You can see it. With your heart. In the lines. Aglaya Lilich, Commissar of the omnipotent powers that be, our Artemi Burak, a scab shed from the body of the godforsaken people. A brilliant couple. Do you know why I marked you among many others? You gave me the key. You show me that people can simply disregard those who pull their strings, those who set your path for you. They tell you what victory is, but it's a lie. It rings false. True victory is breaking through the walls, changing the rules of the game. Come on, make up your mind. What about the children? Wake up, Burak. There are no children. None of this is real. What about the tower? What if the couriers fail to deliver the papers? The town is in chaos. To hell with the tower. An hour ago I wished to settle the score with those who sent me here, irreversibly stifling my life. Now I don't care. Something unique occurred during our conversation. Something so important I'm comfortable changing my plans. It's happening to you too. Don't deny it. Father's duty is my duty. I can't. Even if it's all over, even if they're dead or doomed, what else could I do? That's like insane or insane. She's an Inquisitor. True victory is changing the game so you win. In other words, cheating. You've been enslaved to the words inside your head, to the story made before you. Not even made for you, but for someone else. What for? Even that girl Clara knows the more we twist in the spider's web, the worse we make it. For ourselves and others. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do not know whether I should take her up on her offer. Or whether I shouldn't. If I leave now, there's nothing to protect the town from being levelled by the military. But if I stay, I can possibly try to do something. I'm gonna stay. I've got to stay. No, if I do everything by doing this, so be it. But I can't abandon them. My conscience is more important to me. You've made your choice then. You're right, fleeing would be a coward's choice. You can't afford it, so neither can I. So be it then. Well. Aglaya has ordered the polyhedron to be demolished. The couriers with her orders will reach their headquarters in the morning. Shall I make sure they get there safely, or that they don't? Aglaya is busy. Now's not the time to see her. Aglaya's mission is complete. She suggests we flee. Absurd. I have children. I have the town. I'm not going anywhere. That'll be something definitely to explore in a different playthrough, I think. Aglaya's reflection. It has never happened to me before. What's never happened to you before? Good man. I try to be a good dragon. Something strange is happening to me. I could put it into words, and yet I do not have the words. It's weakness. I must purge it from my heart. A wise man once said, what we first consider weakness is in fact our source of greatest strength. Speak to me. What about? I don't know. Just speak. Touch me with your words. Which words do you wish me to touch you with? I don't care. I mean, no, I do care. I can't talk about it. Are you ashamed of what you're doing? Perhaps. Yes, you may be right. Enough. This is weakness, no more. I refuse it. No means no, and this is the final word I'll speak to myself. I'm sorry, Reflection. I really, truly am. Hello, welcome, Mock. Meta, hello and welcome, and thank you very much for the raid. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a good stream for yourself, Meta, and I hope people were... Oh, good God, they're on fire. Hope people are having fun with your stream. Welcome to Pathologic 2. Or, you know, towards the end of Pathologic 2 now. It's a really weird game. Think you're late? Yeah, I've been streaming for nearly an hour now, Mock. Okay, there's nothing really left for me to do. Okay, now it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm just going to go to bed. Let's run back all the way through this town and go back home so I can go to bed and begin the worst day. It's nice. The suffering mandatory was fun. Well, as long as it was fun. Suffering itself can be fun. I mean, you know, no. I mean, you know, Souls-like games are built on that prospect of suffering can be fun. And for what I saw of Noita when Brett streamed, it's like, definitely does seem like suffering is a key part of it, yeah. Who's on fire, man? Watch them burn. They're just corpses, Shin. Here's almost any Noita run ends you killing yourself. Yeah, I can see with some of the explosive things you get access to, and that's Jesus Christ. Oh, I've got too much thirst. Same as you'll get Goose stuck and play together. It's free. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm glad the military is still helping. Let's just go this way. Just quickly. Chat loves Holy Bomb though. Oh yeah, one of those games that's made even better by Switch extensions. Gotta love it. God, I hate how jumpy and jerky and so badly optimized this is. Right. Okay. I'm out of any danger. I should be alright now. I say that until I hear a gunshot. Thankfully though, in this entire game, no one's actually ever pointed or fired a gun at me. It's always been at someone else. Do I have any food that I could use to... well, anything I can drink to relieve hunger and thirst? No, I do not. In which case... nom the fish. Drink the water. There we go. I'm pretty sure I've got some stuff that will do that in my storage cabinet at home. Well, home. I'm pretty sure that the railroad has never been this bad. Running on the railroad has never ever, in my recollection, been this filled with load screens and jumps around. Does that Verge of Death actually say 10,061? It does! 10,161. That's how many villagers have died. What the fuck happened? Who nuked first? Oh, that's the plague. That's the plague happening. I had a massive chunk of plague outburst. Day 7 or 8, I think. How many villagers have died? Yes. Yep. The biggest reveal was when I went into the termitory for the final, for the first time. I was actually allowed to go in. That place where it was all said, oh, these people are fine. This is exactly where they're going to be fine and looked after. It's going to be healthy. No worries whatsoever. I go in there, they're all dead. Canned food. I can carry that. I just need to move some things around. Put that there and that there. And yes, I do have just a random heart in my storage chest that's been sat there for a few days now. Don't need to use that. Sleep. Most amount of hours possible. Take me to 5 AM on day 11. Time has worn out. There we go. That's day 10 finished. Oh, I'm worried. 13,539! They shut down the fund, they shut down the hospital, there's no one left to save. Fuck. That's it, the trap is shut. Finish all your business before morning. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theatre. That's it. Now starteth the final day. Fuck. Fuck. That I'll take. Fuck. I'll take that. Oh, he's dead. There's no way he could have survived. There was no survival on him. To say no one's left. Yep. Oh my good god, that was 4 more people dead. And how many people are in danger? 3. 4. 4 in danger. That's all death. That was 4. Everyone dies? Well, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so 4 in danger. VIP deaths, that went up by 4, so that's 14. Villager deaths, is 13,539. That's most of the friggin' town. That is most of the town is now dead. Oh, yay. At least that number went down. At least VIPs in danger went down. Thoughts. I protected everyone I could, as much as I could. Really?
Time flies faster and faster with each passing day.
Well.
Day is over and night falls. And in that brief night, something will be irretrievably lost.
I've got to go find my bull. I'm worried about stepping outside of this building. I really am. Hope your bull doesn't let you, doesn't tell you shit. Yeah, hopefully. Right, I need to find my bull, I need to talk to him. He's got to be somewhere around here. Usually is. One day so I've seen him at least anyway. Okay, so that's the entrance. There he is! There's my bull. Not talking. Talk! What is called Wonder Bull? Unbelievable if he was anime. You got a 1,000-yard stare. Must have seen a lot of shit. Boy here, let us dance. A couple of merry fellows. Buha Shalazar, let us sing. Hear a Buha bellow. Aya Buha aya. Kita nada hug zoya. Aya. Kita nada hug zoya. Do you know the song, good boy? Yeah, I know. I have an ear for music, but the voice it could use work. Well, today's not the day of the worst day of my life. Oh, it might be because I haven't ticked over to day 6 properly yet. Day 6, day 11 properly yet. Because I've gone past. I've done the thing of going past midnight, which is basically end of day stuff, and then at about 6, I think, it says here's the new day. Yeah. So let's go and sleep for another hour. I wish it was this easy. I wish I could just say, sleep for 1 hour. No. Okay, let's try 2 hours. Let's take it to 8 then. Day 11, in which the Haruspex looks for the courier. Why did the cow tell you to go to sleep in the field? Because it's past your bedtime. Oh my good God. Well, at least it's raining. Still there, Bull? He's talking to me! Can I read Panacea? Wait, what? I shoulda. Here. Here. Yes, a grave, a tomb. But what do you mean? Pialash. Do not kill. Whom? You haven't let me down, by our kindred. Wonderful! That was money well spent in the beginning of the game! I gather it sent couriers with the orders to join the Pathologic headquarters. Did they get there? I should check. Let Orion live. I looked him in the eye and forgave him, but he will never forgive himself. Now his life is emptiness and torment. Well, I didn't, but sure. Where's Aglaya? Dead. I'm going to say she's dead. You're utterly amazing for getting that trophy. Oh my good God. The bull has spoken. I'm a bull for life. Well, it doesn't look like I've got anywhere else on this map apart from go to the town hall. So what's the quickest way to the town hall? I think it's up there, then round. Oh no, it's actually up here through the warehouses, through there, up to that. Oh, excuse me. Let's see how things have turned out on my worst day. Knowing this game, though, it's not going to be immediately obvious that it's going to be my worst day. We're just going to find out, you know, why it's my worst day with all of the things going wrong. Every single one of them. Oh, dear. Honestly thought that building was on fire there. Nope, just reflection. I've realised that I've been so engrossed in this. I haven't even drunk my sneak. Much better. I said I only have a small sip of it. Am I going this way? I am actually going the right way. I think I'm starting to learn how this is set up. There's no... No, these districts aren't dead, but they're also not infected either. Time to put on the uwu glue. The what, Mori? Oh, your estradiol patches. Oh, uwu glue. Okay, yeah. The glue woo. Oh my good God. You know what I'm massively realising? Massively realising. There's no one here. The military. The townsfolk. the insane ones, the thugs. They're all gone. They weren't understating it when they said, you know, everyone's gone. Okay, we're in a dead district, so this might have some thugs in it. We'll see. To be fair, at this point, I'd be happy to see someone, even if they were trying to gut me. No one's around. Some hydrating, but with carbonated water because my roommate drinks that, and I always seem to have a lot of it. It's fair. It counts. Still on a single person, not even the military. That really, really is worrying. Still counts though. Yeah, I think it counts. I definitely count it. I've just realised something. I don't know what that number's out of. That's I'm going to need to check when I walk in here. I'm partially I'm expecting to open this up, find all the remaining VIPs in a row, and just being shot. Well, there are people in a row, and there are actually people here. Okay, so how many people are left surviving? There's 4 under bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 under nerves. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 13 if you count the town. But out of my blood, 3 survived. Only 3. But those are the ones I gave the cure to, so good. Good in that respect. Is there going to be anything here? I doubt it. They said the fund was cancelled. They said the fund was cancelled. It ain't cancelled. Unless there's stuff that was left over last time. It might be. Don't need the ammo. What? I have... Okay, so 3 is the maximum stacks of canned food I can have. Okay. Eat the hunger. Eat the hunger. Eat the can. There we go. Can't talk to him over the table. Gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Good night, Shin. Thanks for getting me in as long as you did, and see you later. Have yourselves a good sleep. It's a military fund. Loyalist. General Block is once again in control of the troops. No Logins people here. This will not be discussed. We leave at 10. This will not be discussed either. So what do you want? Has a courier been here, carrying papers? 3 couriers have been here, but they all missed the General, so they went out in town to look for him. Where is he, the General? He went out to restore order. Logins people have had 3 outposts in the town, so he could be at any one of them. So the couriers went after him and they split up. I guess. Logins meant to have 3 outposts, that's all I know. I'll go look for them then. However it goes with the rebels, our train departs today at 2200. Those are our orders. So the bombardment is off? Depends who wins. I've heard that half of the officers want to pay this wretched town back, but the General would rather avoid it. Or perhaps it's the other way around. Who knows? In any case, we're leaving at 10. Well, then we should avoid it. The army leaves at 10. If they have the Inquisitor's orders, they'll make the shot. Otherwise, they'll likely just leave. The couriers are looking for the General's block. He could be in any of the remaining zones of conflict. Okay, so let's see where in the town these zones are. Lara. Okay, Lara's one of them. The station's another one. Of course, they're all the way all over the fucking city. Of course they are. Right, so the most intelligent way of dealing with this would be to go from town to go to Lara's place, come back down through here, go through here, all the way down to this one, and then go across here and down to the station. That's the most efficient method of doing this. Go down German block to the side. Oh. Dance 73, hello and welcome. 14 VIP deaths, yep. What time is it in game? 10:16 in the morning, day 11. It's only just started. Right, okay. Lara first. This is not going to go well at all. It really isn't. Got this. Honestly, compared to what I thought this day was going to be, it's a lot better. It's a lot better than it was going to be. Oh, 9 deaths. Yeah. This is like my 4th time of going through it, so I learned to avoid deaths a little bit. You took so many deaths in the long ago. That was when my most recent death was. Oh, we have got a. Lara Ravel's in danger. Thought so. And Day 10 trying to save 2 people instead of making a choice. How many deaths? Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh, there's the gunshots. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. Not getting involved in that. 4th time through the game. Not 4th time through the full game. The furthest I ever made it to was... Oh... Day 6, I think. Day 6 was the furthest I made it through to. And then... Yeah. Okay, it can take a while as long as you learn it after every reset. Yeah. This is definitely the first time I've gotten anywhere near this far. Oh, you arsehole. You didn't. So we're going through and we're setting, don't worry.
Blood, tissue, and sinew. Peel them away, and they conceal a rather simple foundation.
Bachelor. I think all these plague days have been leading to me doing something like this. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes, but I was innocent. There were rumours that I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right. Did you do it? Yes. He was dealing a guy's papers to a soldier, her orders. Exactly, and he would have done it too. Stubborn, devoted, selfless, like all of us. September is heady this year, as you people like to say. Then why? The army is leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He is loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed. You mistake, Noyun. There is to send him on the soldiers. If orders are not delivered, there will be no bombardment at all. So there won't be. But killing a person. I tried to ask him nicely, but he wouldn't give me the papers. A zealot. I wonder what she did to him. Well, she's good at convincing people. Why are you here? Where are the papers? Why do you want them? I have my own plans for my hometown. See the ashes over there on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You have dug it out of my gut. Unlike you, I don't kill people for papers. This town's the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit. 300 years? It's much older. Several thousand, maybe. The abattoir has been at its head since time immemorial. Once, maybe, but now the abattoir has become the town's putrid arse. The head is elsewhere. That head is what we must preserve. What for? I'll tell you, I will. The way that I tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Panacea? I don't think so. Then listen. I had a lab in the capital. We studied the dynamics and progression of death. If you pardon the big words, we tried to defeat it. Or at least figure it out enough that people could decide for themselves whether time or not has come or not. Were you successful? I can't share the details. We don't have time. And anyway, you'd have to be me and live there 2 weeks with my head on your shoulders to notice and realise all that I have. Trust me, destroying the tower would delay our triumph over death indefinitely. So in order to defeat death, it must be preserved. Precisely. Now, I can see that you believe what you say, but you haven't convinced me. So where's Lara? Not here. Maybe she's upstairs. Oh, there she is.
What?
That was a sobering experience, don't you think so? What experience? The outbreak. All 11 days of it. What do you expect? People are people. I don't want to live anymore, Cub. I just don't. Life has lost meaning. Consider a vaccination. They always hurt, always make you feverish. But what were we vaccinated against, Cub? Whatever it was, we needed to have the right to try something new. You know what else I've realised? No one needs me here. I'm useless. Whatever I do, it only makes things worse. It's either stupid or ridiculous or fruitless. No one needs me. It will pass, believe me. Come here, let me hug you. Thanks, I could use a hug. There, much better. Much better. You know, here, have a hug. You're fine now. Oh, it's just immunity. Okay. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse.
If you tarry, you'll die unshriven.
Alright, Lara. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go. I've got another courier to find, and probably find him dead as well. Right. Okay, so easiest way out is down the right here, through there, up those steps, and then down right to the right. Okay. I've already forgotten. Don't you dare! Loading times. Okay, now get through this little checkpoint and go the way down this way. Stay off the roads. As much as possible, anyway. Pay no heed to the gunshots. Right, okay. Pay no heed to the person on fire being shot at point blank range with a rifle. It's fine. It's completely fine. This is everyday life here. It's all fine. This is what we do in our spare time here. Okay, so follow this road all the way down, and I should be near the cathedral. At which point I can... Oh, there we are, I'm infected. Eat immunity booster? Maybe. Hello? Game? There we go. Normal Monday morning. Pretty much. Right, yeah, so keep going towards here, then go all the way down there. I wonder just how badly I've messed this entire game up. I really do wonder. Oh no. Okay. Go through here and around. Mori's still blocking over 300,000 boss accounts. Jesus. I knew it was bad. I didn't realise it was that bad. I should probably do that as well, actually. Especially when I've got the time. So after this, I go on my weekend. Woo. I say woo, but I've been looking forward to playing this all week. I really have. Really unsettling when you see a shadow move just out the corner of your eye. Especially when on the other side of these monitors is a curtain that then leads to a window. It's the kind of place you really don't want to see shadows flickering, especially not at, 2:30 in the morning. So you need to also... Yep. I mean, I've banned a selection that I've seen listed up on Twitch, but Mori has a link to someone who's done a bot command that will just, ban everything on the list. Well, here we are. Clara!
Oh no, I'm not angry with you. Not at all.
Commander Root. Yeah, I remember that name. Changeling. Don't judge anyone. Don't punish anyone. What happened here? There was a fight. The commander's soldiers cornered a group of mutineers, demanded they lay down their arms. Mutineers began to shoot. Look, all those wounds are from bullets. I was following the general, heard the shooting, came here, tried to heal them. I have a healing hutch, didn't you? Healing touch, not hutch. So you came in and it was already over. Who won? Where's the general? First Pathologic 2 playthrough is always something special. Nothing ever recaptured the first one. Yeah, I agree. Like day 7 when the money can't be used, or day 10 when all kids are infected. Yeah. I don't know. Tell me, who are you? I'm a child of God. God reveals himself to people by my hands. And modest too. I don't know anything anymore. My faith is gone. It used to be so firm, and people believed in me too. No one doubted my sainthood. But now, I'm just not sure. Have you really been saving people? How many have you cured? Over the course of, what, 11 days? 300 or so? Haven't counted. But today I couldn't heal anyone. I was late. Kelly, hello and welcome. Yep, love you too. It's good to see you again. Jeff was in here earlier and he threw subs at me. Or day 3 when the plague comes in. Yeah. Yeah, when that first came in, I was like, oh! Well, now things are getting interesting. 300? But you can save so many more. You have the Panacea. Not yet. Not yet, but you figured it out, haven't you? You know how to make the cure. You're right, I know what to do, and for that I need to find a courier carrying orders from the Inquisitor. Have you seen him? You mean the one in the water over there? He didn't drown, he was shot too. Otherwise I could have... What, in the water? So the papers are destroyed. Are they important, those papers? They were meant to persuade your general to fire in the right direction. You know what you need to do, don't you? I can tell you do. You said so yourself. I'll spill rivers of blood, as was foretold. All Buraks break bones, rend tissue, and vivisect still living organs. A Burak must spill blood. You said it yourself. You know what you have to do, so do it. Such is your fate. I guess that's the only way to overcome it. Acceptance, understanding. Without understanding, you would be enslaved by it, but now you might actually master it, and life will continue, and there will be a future. You'll do it, won't you? I will. And one more thing. In a moment a group of soldiers will come here. If they see you, they'll shoot. They're not bad people. It's just how it is. Don't attack them, alright? I'll deal with them myself. It's going to be fine. No one has to die. If you just leave this place quietly. Good people don't... Thanks for the warning, I guess. Thank you, Callie, for the hydration reminder as well. One courier died in a shootout. Demolish the polyhedron, spill rivers of blood, make a Panacea for everyone. It's the only way to grant the town a future. One courier was killed by Dan Kosky, save the polyhedron. His reasons are his own, he doesn't know how the world works. Maybe the polyhedron should survive, maybe it deserves to. Let's go over there. Shit. Those are the soldiers.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other.
They've got nowhere else I can go. That's... To my mind, that's the only way up. Or it's the only way nearby without being seen now. Oh shit, where they are. I don't trust this game's detection system. I really don't trust this game's detection system. Pretty sure I did just see the soldiers though, rather than the one with the flamethrower. The one with the flamethrowers guarding the stairs, that's going to be bad news. First time in the game I've properly used the stealth system as well. First time. Oh no, he's going. They all are then. Ha! Ran like fuck I did. No, it's not this way. I get lost so easily in this game, I really do. Always have done. I'm usually really good with maps, but for some weird reason I can't get my brain to correlate this map with the layout of the town. I really need to drink some water in game. Excuse me. Let's just move the pemmican there. I have one thing that's not going to be enough. It's not enough for fast travel. Okay, so basically go over here, down here, and then all the way, and then, well, at the station then. Okay. Slightly concerning noise. But we're now about halfway through the stream, and we're a good chunk of the way through day 11. Yeah, in the afternoon of day 11. Pretty sure we're going to finish this. If my thoughts on it finishing on day 12 are correct, I'm fairly certain we're going to finish this. What the hell? Now who's in danger? Why is Khan in danger? I killed him! I gave him the Panacea! Why is he in danger? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You can fuck off as well. With Bothy still banging bots, so I'll put a note to myself about 50-ish while I'm doing it mundanely. Doing it manually. Ah. I'm going to use that same command of route, but oh my good god! Yes, it's me! Oh shit, that's a really loud gunshot. Don't chase me, don't chase me, don't chase me. None of them should best be chasing me. Here at the final area. That's the front of the big building. Nothing about this is good. I still thankfully have kept to my original plan of trying to have as few people as possible die by my hand. I don't remember that being there before. Oh, is that him? Okay, I fell asleep. That's alright, Ed. You should probably actually get some sleep. Halt, lawyers. I'm healthy. Show me your hands. Calm down, officer. I'm a doctor too. I'm the doctor. What do you want? A courier must have come here with papers for General Block. There's a stone looking like a bird's beak. That's where the fighting's moved to. Now, civilian, 3 steps back and march. It's called Crowstone. You calm down, okay? Everything's going to be fine. One courier is caught in crossfire between soldiers and mutineers. I can follow the traces of the fight. Down to the cross. Down to the Crowstone. Definitely get against rest. Yes. Sleepies. Sleepies. I Can't actually remember if this. Can't remember if this fence goes all the way. I don't think it does. I think I recall it just ends right there. Switch me back. Go for it, DJ. No problems. It's definitely just ahead. Officer. I'll talk to you tomorrow, right? Yeah, no problem at all, Ed. Sleep well and get some good sleep. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming as long as you did. Got smoke? Say, did a civilian come through here with papers for the General? For the General? Maybe. General's in the town. Look for him there. Where exactly? Fire's moved towards the factory. Ended there, I guess. Don't worry, soldier. You'll survive. Maybe. Is that sandbox really transmitted by thought? Heard about that? Just wash your hands so you drink water that's been bottled. One curious call and crossfire between soldiers and me. The thing I found in someone who might know of his fate. It's leading me on a wild goose chase. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can just tell. I can just tell that it's gonna not end well. Since when has this game ever had a good ending for me? Since when? I know exactly. Thankfully, with this, I know where to go. I won't need to keep checking the map. If he's gone to the building that I think he has, which is the pub. I don't know why he'd be there. When he said the factory, I thought he meant there. You know, my home, which would have been a really fitting place for him to turn up. Right, so through here. Back on using commander routes, also known as switch tools routes online, so I'm just banning bots and it's missed because the creator says it's not perfect, so I missed some. That's fair. Fucking hell. So it's this building, the factory. Oh! Oh, did he get the message then? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that ain't good. That's really not good. This isn't going to be good at all. It really isn't. It's interesting that I can't loot those bodies. Or autopsy them. It just doesn't even give me the option to. There he is. What is someone? Gang leader? Who are you? Artemi Burak. Another Burak. Funny meat sacks you. So many Buraks around these days. What? What did you say? I'm just surprised. You stupid. That's what you're getting at. What do you want from me? You'll extract the bullets. Don't worry about your gear. We've got everything covered. Left over from your predecessor. Then you'll patch the hole. He's got enough of them. Well, either you do it or that clown will. If our pal survives, you're free to drag your sorry ass to that general of yours. If he doesn't, you're both dog food. Food for the dogs, Burak. So you claim to be Burak. Guess he really wanted to survive. And since he did, now he owes us. I'm Burak. I'll fix your pal. Surgery. Wounded bandit. I don't have much experience with gunshot wounds. Common sense says I can't get the bullet out safely in these conditions, but I know the lines, or at least I think I do. Get me the longest set of tweezers from the bag. He was shot in the stomach. This is bad news. He's almost a goner. The wound is wearing a sweater and several shirts at once. Guess he was hoping the layers of cloth would protect him from sandpest. Sterilise my tools. Wound doesn't look good at all. Ricocheting rifle round by the looks of it. Feel like he has a chance. Clean the wound with alcohol. Patient's breath gets hoarse. He's gurgling and wheezing. Make a few decisions around the edge of the wound. Looks like the wound is less dangerous than it first seemed. The bullet didn't go in deep enough to do major damage. However, the wound's contaminated with a piece of dirty cloth. Time to drain the wound with some cleaner cloth. Something hard inside. Something small. A bone fragment? I don't think so. Not in the stomach. Metal. That's the bullet. Come here, little thing. Pull it out steadily. It's done. Clean the wound again, then apply bandages. Easy stuff. He'll live. Wow, that was, I just performed surgery by dialogue choices. Time to talk to the courier. His name's Artemi Burak. The resemblance is striking. Are you a courier with Inquisitor's paper? No, I'm not a courier. I'm Artemi. But I have seen the guy. Almost got him. Artemi? What the hell? I am your successor. Huh. I see. Well, hello, my Artemi Burak. I'm a new actor. Your successor, so to speak. A continuation of you. A new actor is only hired when the old one's dead. Or has this rule changed? It's all very confusing now. The director washed his hands of this whole business. Said we're on our own. No script at all. But I got paid in advance, so here I am, doing the work I'm supposed to do. What are your skills? I succeed you. Don't hurt me, human. I'm your mirror. Don't kill me, I'm your guide to immortality. As you die, I'll succeed you. What? I embarked on your path in advance to make sure the thread doesn't snap. I walked in your footsteps. I've been to the river, spoken with the changeling, seen the soldiers in the fog. What have you done to them, by the way? Did you shoot or run? Anyway, I don't hinder you at all, but I have made a new connection. You love connections, don't you? What kind of connection? Excuse me. You and I connected. Both alive, both playing the same person simultaneously. That means we've defeated it. What's so bad about that? Defeated what? You hardly look like a conqueror. Fate. Alright, let's play at Fate then. Where's the courier? My stage directions went like this. Today the Haruspex looks for the courier. Burak tries to ambush him so that he doesn't deliver orders to General. So I tried to kill him. And failed. Where is the courier? Hell if I know. He wanted to live, so he ran. Understandable, really. Tell me your name. I am Isidore Gassar. I followed in Artemi Burak's footsteps, trying my best to study him. That's all I want. So can we go our separate ways? I'll be the one to succeed you. And now I'm off to find the courier. One courier is out there in the street, bleeding. How do I look for him? Damn it. Fuck! Like I said, this whole thing was going to turn into a wild goose chase. Honk honk. Torian is now a goose, apparently. Oh, Jesus Christ! That scared the ever-loving piss out of me! So goose chase. Ha ha. Bordo's murmur. Waiting for you. Waiting for you. Tell us now. Will you fulfill your duty? Saying Baina, Katange, what do you want to tell me? Honk honk, motherfucker, give me your money. Peter Karan, Upshe stands at our doorstep. A big loss. All that remains of us here before you. What do you fear? You need her blood. If you let her blood out of the earth, Mother Boto will die. Is that what you want? Bulish, Bayalash. I can't help it, the sacrifice must be made. If Mother Boto dies, so do we. Zabolon, Bulyazaka, it hurts. It frightens us. So few remain. It's not so terrible to die, but what about losing something for all time? Earth is killing us. Mother Boto devours her children. She disgorged a horrible plague, so her blood will erase it. All is connected. All is as it should be. Take pity on us. This is beyond me. I'm a doctor responsible for the town. It's in agony, but something can be saved. Bekara, Emshen chooses words carefully. Who is to judge him? But take pity on us. What do you want from me? Take pity on us, Sege. Kill not our mother. Yeah, who will take pity on me? Then this is our goodbye. Batalye Emshen, Batalye Sege, Batalye Kolbun, Batalye Kalya. Batalye Kitange, Oshoyada, go. One courier is still alive, where could he be? No fucking clue. If the papers reach General Block, living Earth will die forever, along with all its wonders. Us goes out in town, where? All this time the town whispered directions to me, but now it's silent. For the first time I'll have to think more for myself. Fuck. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe he's gone back to or maybe he's gone back to the town hall. Oh, I can talk to this guy. Soldier. You the one who threw a bunch of rocks and dirt at me yesterday? No. We got enough grief from the locals, but now our own people shoot us in the back. Lost their minds with fear, idiots. Well, the military discipline broke down, huh? Is every man for himself? You don't see it yourself? Some wisdom. Wash your eyes well from the soil, or you'll weep fuss. There's so many places that they could go to. So many. Loot. Jesus! Scared the living shit out of me as that guy aims a rifle in my general direction. Fucking hell. No one lives here anymore. The courier must be looking for a surgeon somewhere else. So he's looking for a surgeon, but where? Where would he go if he was looking for a surgeon? The town hall? The Sabarovs? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really don't. First time I guess, yeah, no kidding. Delay, yep. Don't know. My instinct is obviously to go and look up a guide, but I'm not gonna. I've gotten this far without spoiling most of the game. I'm going to continue. That ain't Sabarov. Or if it is, he's in very bad set. Give medicine. Well, there we go. Oh, I see, yeah. I don't know where it could be. I'm gonna go to the town hall. He might have gone there. It might have just gone in a full circle. Where would he be looking for a surgeon, though? Things I don't know what manner of person he is. The hospital? Hospital's a potential one, actually. Hospital's actually a very good one. Of course, if he's looking for a surgeon, he'd want to go to the hospital. Even if the hospital's been shut down, he would go there in hope. That's what I'd do. I mean, I'm going to be going past the town hall anyway, so I might as well stick my head in there and just see. Excuse me. The Couriers at death's door. Who could possibly save his life? Changeling? Clara? But I've already been there. I've already been to where Clara is. Unless he is in here and that was, you know, the tooltip to say, yo, he's here. He's just nearly dead. I do this so badly, I'm going to end up failing. I'm going to end up failing and the town's going to get leveled. Those dings are now counting down the time until the military leave. The thing is, I don't know what's going to happen when the military leave. They're either going to fire the cannons, or they're just going to go. What's this? Last Courier is looking for me. He's injured and needs a doctor. No, a surgeon. He's looking for me. Home! He's gone to my home. If he's looking for me, he's gone to my home. Fuck! I'm up against the wrong side of the fucking place. Shit! Where did that... That actually showed it on the map. Where? So I can go wait for the thing to load up so I can open the map again. I closed it, walked one step, and then... it's like, yeah, he's gone to my home. Right. Good God, I hope I can get there fast. Water barrel's empty. Fuck. Right, so go down the main story, go through the warehouse, and turn left on the roads, on the railroads. We can do this. We can do this. Don't care about the herbs. I do not care about the herbs anymore. I don't need them anymore. Fuck, I'm too thirsty. It's through this way. That's the entrance to the warehouses. Also funny that I've been streaming this for so long. I'm like on session 21, I think, with this, or maybe 22. I still don't know what the shortcuts are for getting into different parts of my you know, town things, people and thoughts. I just keep pressing up on the D-pad. There's one thing about this game I definitely haven't learned, is that. He left the factory and went straight here, and I went on a merry circuit all around the entire thing. Fuck. That ain't good. That's really not good. What hour is that? Oh no. 6. Fuck! It's too late. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm gonna... Okay. Okay. The army is leaving. I'll have the last copy of the Inquisitor's paper. Will there be a bombardment? I have to decide before 10 o'clock. I've got 4 hours in game. If I bring the paper to the headquarters, there'll be a bombardment. The polyhedron will be destroyed. Rivers of blood will spill out to make the Panacea for everyone. If I burn the papers, or at least hide them until 10, the soldiers will leave without firing. The living world won't die. Earth's wonders will still survive. Back to town hall. I've made my decision. I've made my decision. Oh, Jesus! Thrush. You should think it's all over once more. Where did you come from? I thought all the children were evacuated. Everyone who wanted to stay did. Like your kids. Have you checked on them recently? More or less. The tower was brilliant in every way except for one. Whoever lived there could never grow up. It was interesting in a way, but it was getting stale. So you want to grow up, huh? The tower gets in our way. It's too strong a temptation. I guess it would be easier for us if it just disappeared, but while it's still there, our will isn't strong enough to refuse it. So there we stay, glued. You could do something about it, you know. So you want to get rid of the temptation, huh? Sure, I can help you. That's it. My mind's made up. I'm going to destroy the polyhedron. It will kill Earth. It will destroy the kin, but the blood will make a panacea. And the panacea will save the rest of the town. I've got to do it. I've got to do it that way. I have to. I've been sticking to my guns, trying to save everyone as much as possible. This is the final thing. This is going to be saving more people in the end. I have to do it. It's like when I was trying to, you know, decide who gets the last panacea. I gave it to the leaders. I gave it to the children leaders of all different groups. If the children were being seen as leaders, then they have to do it. They had to decide. You can go work on my Evo by rating. Good night, when I was all. Good luck with it, folks. Thank you very much, Sarah. And thank you for coming along as long as you did. I'll see you later. Have yourself a good night. Oh, good God. I'll be posting up the results of this in Discord for those of you who aren't here to see it. So, yep. Final day, is it? Not yet. Not yet. It's getting close. It's getting close to the final day. These are the final hours of day 11. I've got to get there and deliver these orders before 10 to cause the bombardment on the polyhedron to spill the river of blood so that I can save the town. It's the only way I can do it. If the military just leave, then the town's just going to stay as is or get worse. This way, if I can create the Panacea, then I can, can do something about it. Made it to the headquarters, at least. I hope the general's here. I really hope the general is still fucking here. A weird thought has just popped into my head, and I think I might... Well, there's definitely someone there. Save game. I'm saving because a weird thought came into my head. What if I give him the orders and he just shoots me and I die? I don't want to take the risk of that happening and then me losing all the progress I've made since the last time I saved, which, to be fair, was in the Broken Heart. Which, if I resumed that one, I'd be able to just come straight here and it's like, oh look, there you are.
Where are my aides? Where's my Batman?
Alexander Block. If you have found a source of raw material for your serum, it's too late now. We'll execute the order and leave for the front. That's it. So there will be a bombardment. I need only technically execute the order. All I need is a precise target designated by the state commissar. If I have that, I can legally spare the town. Thank this girl. She promised me the epidemic wouldn't spread past the town, and I believe her. You mean her, the changeling? Yes. In that case, I have something for you. Did you come to hand me the papers designated the bombardment target? The justification for surgical strike, signed by the State Inquisitor? Yes. Thank you. You're free to go. Yes, sir. And Barack, wait a second. Waiting. Come with us. We need an experienced doctor. I thought about it. Thank you. I'll catch up with you after I finish my business here.
The left hand doesn't know what the right's up to, and the right doesn't know the left's secrets.
We're having an important conversation. The most important conversation of our lives, maybe. Can you leave us alone? What are you talking about? We're talking about the war. The war? We were talking about the war. Criminal orders, history, honour, duty, truth. Now we're talking about words. Will you please leave us alone? Are you really a saint? Please, you're disturbing us. Fine, I guess I'll just count my blessings. The Ordog is living people. I chose them. The sand pest will be eradicated forever. Yes! The choice has been made. The polyhedron is about to be shot down. If Frost will spill his blood, even greater sacrifices await me. Where to now then? Polyhedron is about to be shot down. I want to grab the quote for me getting the shit scared out of me. Gross blushing mushroom, dat boy. Fuck with your things, Twitch. Okay, let's hope over to the polyhedron and watch it get flattened. This isn't gonna go well. I can feel it. There's something. Is it just me, or is that a music change? We get dicks out without blushing. That's a music change. Something significant is happening. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is pretty much... I'm thinking this is the ending. Day 12 might not happen. Day 12 might not actually happen. This is different. Thought it was. It did change. Yeah. This music's really different. Shit, I can't get past that. I've got no choice, I've got to take the shortcuts. It's even like it. Does feel more hopeful, doesn't it? Immunity's pretty much gone. There's my immunity up. Polyhedron's falling. Oh. Why does the absence of music now fill me with goosebumps and a sense of dread? I think it's more than about to be. It's definitely, I definitely saw that fall. Shit, I can't get through that, I just remembered. Sounding like music is eerie. The way it just faded out. Something's not right. Something is not right. Well, I feel like we fucked up. Because there's no way of doing it correctly. Whatever I chose, it was going to be a fuck up. I don't think there's a perfect way of finishing this. I really don't think there is. That's definitely blood. Polyhedron is no more. Blood seeps in the ground. All that's left is take as much as I can. Draw the blood. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Day 12, in which the lights die out. There was no ticking over. There was no ticking over to... and it's now 9 PM. It's just jumped to 9 PM on day 12. I've done everything right. What's going on? Oh. Oh dear. something tells me that the ending you get determines what time. It pointed me towards the theatre. Determines what time I start day 12 at. Is this it? I think so. This is the final day. I'm very certain that day 12 is the final day. It always has been. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to the end of the game now. I think my theory is that I'm going to go to the theatre and I'm going to be told if I've done well or not, or what's going on, and then that's going to be the end of it. And then we're going to see. And we're going to see what happens. The Tragedians being there as well. I mean, it started at theatre. Well, it sort of started. Yeah, it started at the theatre. So of course it's going to end at the theatre. I don't know which way to go. Oh, right through here. Yes, thank you, Tragedians. All pointing the way. I've never seen that before. In fairness, I've never actually looked up at the front of the theatre before, but that's a new one. Here we go. I get the feeling that this is going to be my results. I get the feeling massively that the theatre is essentially, here are the results of your playthrough. Trophy earned deal. Ah, that's the trophy for the Travellers thing. Let's just quickly check that. Make a deal with the fellow traveller for some relief from death's burden. And find out what it cost you. 1.4% rarity! That wasn't there before. It might have been. I don't think I ever looked up that higher. Here's a clock. Oh. Beak. The following is a certificate of confirmation. This is to confirm that you, here present, declined the terms offered to you, and in order to alleviate a predicament, refuse the task incumbent upon you based on the number of your encounters with death. And what's with the pomp and circumstance? Whole bone of crows. And thank you, Torium, for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Challenge. It's halfway done now. In reciprocity for said alleviation, you here present agreed to waive an important future event in what might be termed your destiny. The nature of said event being unknown to you, confirmed by the present document as well as your facial expression. And this is that event, right? And now this event has come to pass. The game is over for you at this point. Tomorrow has been cancelled, as have all subsequent days. Harsh. So can I go now? Exactly so. The decision is final and without appeal. Deal's deal, it's only fair. Talon, you're afraid of death then? I am. You are. Everybody is. No fan of the Reaper, are you? Not terribly. Wanted to cheat, did you? I didn't cheat. All I did was take the path of least resistance. You turned down a good thing. You shouldn't have. So remain yourself now as punishment. What good thing? That's the problem you're past explaining. Your insides are full up, so no more room for stuff in this knowledge. So don't take it personally. I'm not trying to be mean, I just can't tell you. It's impossible. Or it's being a clock or something, but not that face thing. It's giving you a chill. Fair. As you wish then. All the people who have died.
My path was called the burden of the living. I just wanted to care for those leaving us behind.
So these are all the people who have... These are all my VIPs who have died.
My path was called the Angel of Death. I'm not sure myself why I was in the caravan. Forgive me, please. I promise I'll be good.
My path was called the diaphragm. I thought I was free to decide the fate of the kin. But fortune had something else in mind.
My path was called necrology. Few can survive the trial of death. I did everything I could so that a handful might pass the test.
My path was not called the spider. No, think wider. It was the silkworm. At the end of a railroad, I pulled strings firm. Unawares, someone more cunning pulled mine upstairs.
My path was called the Mistress. I tried to anchor the memory of my unearthly wife here in this town.
My path was called the blood of the earth. Well, I found out what comes from where, and the conclusions are obvious. My path was called the Warden. With the fruits of my sacrilege, I sated the town.
And my path was called Feed the Doll. I also wanted to be with Mom and Dad.
The fact that that boner crow is looking at me is really off-putting. Really unsettling. Love it that I can't make any of these look at me.
Was called a half soul more. I wanted to create a real utopia. A fraternity of boys and pups, girls and kittens, tots and cubs.
My path was called In Defiance. I almost tracked down that weird creature, but then I found a better goal. I'm going to become a real doctor.
These are all the paths that ended because of me. Whether I failed to act or failed to treat. These are all the people that were taken from me.
My path was called Earth. I could have told you all why the black soil is not to blame for this catastrophe.
My path was called the Calligrapher. They wouldn't let me forget what I'd done, but they couldn't kill me. That means this is just the beginning.
I'm in that chair.
My path was called larger than life. There isn't a single boundary I haven't broken. I've done everything I ever wanted to.
Talk.
You know, all saints and magi alike, they only speak of love. Love and patience are our most precious gifts.
Go away. Oh, God. Go away, sea cleaner. Seriously. Fuck off. Go away. Go away. There we go. Jesus Christ. Way to ruin the mood. Ugh. Changeling. One's as bad as the other, and the other, and the other. One thinks he's a head above the rest, but loses heart. The other's lights on his feet, but turns a blind eye to everything that matters, and none of you can save everyone. Play it as you like. I'll be the one who cleans up your mess after anyway. Never volunteered to be the first. You're welcome to go on stage yourself.
This damn rain. Will it ever end? The climate here is in chaos.
Totem revolutum. Totem revolutum. No, damn it. Revolutum. What's wrong with you, M. Shen? Hush. You'll destroy my focus. Scientia potentia est. Scientia. Enunciate that ski more crisply, maybe. Does he look like Nathan Fillion to anyone else? Is it me? He does! He really does. And now...
This is all a retread, isn't it?
Mark himself. Listen, what have you done? How could this happen? You lied to me, didn't you? And not just to me, to all of us. What did I do that's so wrong? You've ruined everything for me. Everything! This entire production, the action, the challenge, the pain and peril, the brilliant blasphemy. It was all for the sake of the experiment. I told you about it. It was a test. A test of humanity's limits. An exercise in translating those limits. You failed. Failed at how? Did you make a deal? Here on the stage? Did you? Answer me. I was having a hard time with those additional burdens. Of course it was hard. That was the idea behind your ascension. How can anyone be made to feel the heroic torment of Sisyphus if they're given a paper boulder to roll? But why? What's the point? Because in this play, death becomes your partner. Understand? Humanity's most immutable, unconquerable limit. You and death are in dialogue, don't you see? So how do we make your triumph convincing? How can you make it feel real? How? I'm asking you. You. I wasn't exactly playing games here. I wasn't exactly playing games here either. Why are you upset? Why are you so upset, pal? The moment you die, you come into contact with death. What kind of contact? A moment of valour or idiocy? No one knows, but it is a brush with death, thus a connection, a state of attainment. Understand? But why am I even asking you? I still don't entirely understand this myself. Why does life get harder with all these layers, these repetitions, these continuations, these intersections? They're a goddamn mess. I told you, didn't I? It all went right over your head. We needed it for candidness, for understanding, for the connection and the attainment, not to mention the experience. And here you are. I'm disappointed in you. So what happens now? Now? Now I'm going to work with someone else, obviously. I'm not interested in you anymore. Not interested in you as a character. You understand? A character. Not a human. You're simply too dense. You'll work with this one, I presume? Yes, I need someone who feels more indignation, respect and reverence towards death than you. Someone passionate, if you will. So, with your permission, I'll get back to him and we'll continue discussing his part, and my new plans concerning his part. So a new one. That means the old one existed for a reason too. Yes, possibly. I think so. Where do I get my exit fee? Go through that door. No, not the main entrance, the small one to the right of you, into the storeroom. Get changed there and then go back to where you came from. You'll settle your account behind the same door. The town's off limits to you from now on. But what about tomorrow? It's not coming, nor will there be any other solutions. It's the price you must pay for your cowardice. Good luck on your next try. Well, that's another one who's dead. One person dead. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Still 4 people in danger. Another one dead. Oh well. Good thing you're not doing death push-ups here. I would be dead. I would be dead. Guy's no longer infected. How'd that happen? He's no longer in danger. If that was it, would be fine. But no, this is always about tracking my failures in the game. Anyone else I missed it? No idea. Excuse me. Oh, another one.
My path was called the Return of Magic. I wanted the power to create a place of miracles and precious anarchy.
I don't know about the story, but I hope you enjoy the play.
I thought that was the storeroom. That's not either. Okay, so which door do I go through? Can't be that one. Maybe it's this one. Leave. We're back here. So here we go. Fellow traveller. There. I've reaped my harvest. Off we go, the two of us, into the wider world. We're inseparable now, my fellow traveller. Where are we going exactly? To the great expanse, where the real life is. Where there's real work waiting for both you and me. It's going to be much more interesting. Who are you, fellow traveller? Wherever you are, there I am. That's how it's going to be now. Back in town, you could have shaken me off. You had the chance. A once-in-a-lifetime chance. But you didn't. Wise choice. Now you're going to have to put up with me until the end. And not just you. Like I said, there in the great expanse, the harvest will be more plentiful. So I'm the reason you're going back into the world. You bet. Well, now we're inseparable, I'm going to hold you tight so you don't escape. That's what I was talking about. Of course there'll be work for you. For me, collecting my dues. For you, holding me back if you so decide. You are a doctor, aren't you? A notorious lover of people. So we'll both have jobs to do. Forever. Where we're returning to, it won't be fun and games anymore. I'm telling you, it's real life. Real, huh? Well, we'll see. Thus ends Pathologic 2. Well. And that's it. Story-wise, loved it. Yeah, same. I do feel a bit bad about cheaping out the ending by taking the deal now. Now that I've seen the ending that, you know, I got told that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have fucked up, but because, you know, that death counter, if I hadn't have done that and hadn't have, you know, specifically gone for getting his deal, I would have done better. That would have been probably at 2, and I would have gotten a different ending. I'll play the first one. No. I don't. Basically, the first one, from what I understand, is pretty much the same game, only you have a character selector, and it's made in the Unity engine, rather than being a full game like this. This is essentially a remaster of the first game, and, you know, expanded. So I'm not going to go do the first one. I'm just not. I own the first one, but I might play it off stream, see what it's like. I may also, well, I am definitely going to play this off stream as well, because I'm going to platinum this. I am fucking platinuming this game. I am. I loved it that much. But for one of you managed to save all your VIPs as well as not taking the deal, I suppose. Probably. I don't even know if that's possible, though. I actually don't. I am fairly certain that it is impossible to get a perfect run. Because there are certain things, like, actually, the only one that I'm uncertain of is Notkin. Notkin, I don't think can be saved. Because if you remember the previous run through that I did, but you know what, I'm gonna full screen this. The credits are still rolling. If something comes up, I will switch back to that. But, you know, gonna just talk about the ending here. So Notkin, I don't think can be saved, because if you remember in the previous run, when I encountered the sand pest, you know, personified in one of those crow forms, he said that he was going to start killing, and to make it more believable, he would kill one of my kids. Next thing I know, Notkin's dead. You know, for, not even given a chance, you know, to survive the infection or not. He didn't get the arrow thing. He just, you know, Notkin dead. It's like the thing with Murky. I left Murky at the campfire waiting for her friend, and she turned up dead. I didn't go back and talk to her after, you know, the interaction, because I didn't want to get the curse again from the changeling, and, you know, getting infected and having the plague talk to me. Because actually, also, I think, as far as I can recall, I think I went through that entire game without hearing the plague talk. Maybe once. Time to make a financial plan. Yeah. Also, there's something else I've been thinking about. So, this whole thing about, you know, not opening up my house, not opening the door, and seeing how that goes if I just, you know, do nothing. I do need to still do something, because otherwise the Canes will repossess the house and demolish it or open it up or something, which will then release the plague. So I do need to get involved to some extent to get that and to have the key for the house, but never open it. If I can do that and not open that door and not go into the house, I want to see if that prevents the sand pest from spreading, because at the point of that happening in the storyline, the sand pest is contained within that one room in your father's house, which it makes sense. That makes sense. But I want to see what would happen. And also, you know, I'm going to be looking up at guides as well now that I've gotten through the game and now I've finished it. I want to be looking at some guides, you know, to see what achievements there are, what achievements I need to go through, and what I need to do to get them. Because I know for certain I definitely did not do the requirements of witnessing every single stage play or every single dream. Definitely didn't do those two, because I forgot the stage play was a thing. Well, no. I thought that when I got when I took the deal, that was the was it? And that was, you know, the end of the plays. It also brings up another thing. With the way that ended, with Mark Immortal interviewing another person for playing the role, for being the next Haruspex. Because I cheated and got past the death consequences, which in fairness I didn't need to cheat, because, you know, it was there. Because I mistakenly thought when I did it, it stopped the survival mechanics, which we now know it doesn't. It just stops the death consequences when you do die. What I do think now is that the cycle will start again, and Mark Immortal is going to complete, you know, has some control over the flow of time, and will keep restarting these 12 days until, you know, indefinitely. He's keeping the village in a time lock and seeing how things go each time. So one thing I want to do in my later playthroughs is I want to do pretty much what I did this playthrough. Make the same decisions, probably, you know, have the same losses, but not have the Traveller's Deal in place. I want to see what ending was taken away from me. That is something I want to do, and what I might actually do with that is, if I do that, I will do it as a video. I will do a video like of, you know, going to the hospital and seeing what happens. Well, at the end of the day, when, you know, when I go to collect the blood. When I go to collect the blood at the polyhedron, that's when I will start recording a video, or I might even stream at that point. Who knows? It might be like a one-off stream. It's like, hey, I've gotten to the end in Pathologic 2. Come along and see what happens. You know, now that I've gotten not the cheaty thing in place. I don't know. There's so many things that I want to explore with this, and the game is good in that way, and in that it's gotten me to do that. And you know, it's gotten me to want to do that. It's not at the point where I'm sitting here thinking I never want to play it again, but I'm going to have to because I want to do it in Platinum. I do want to play it again. I want to see what all the other things are, all the different achievements and all the different things you can witness. I want to see them. I want to see what happens with them. So all in all, Pathologic 2 has a fantastic story. Gameplay can be better, but it's alright. Story mechanics are questionable, but now you go through it, it's not that awful. The survival mechanics are awful. They absolutely are. I was only able to mitigate them because I turned them down to their absolute minimum in the options menu, and I accounted for the fact of, you know, running around with as much stockpiles of things as I could possibly have. There's also, from what I can tell, have been no benefits to holding on to that ring or the leash. Because I kept those pretty much in my inventory the entire time. So yeah. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Challenge. And weirdly enough, Twitch has just said, you know, 50% complete, even though it said 50% complete on what's on Torian's donation beforehand. But no, my overall opinion of this game is the story of it is fantastic. And that is always what keeps me going back to it. That is everything that stopped me from dumping the game and rage quitting. Was the story was absolutely incredible. The storytelling, the pacing of it, the way everything interlocks, and the way it gradually reveals things to you, and every few days in game, they felt like a long time. And just as you were getting kind of nicely into a rhythm, it then did, you know, a complete twist turnaround. It's like, what the fuck? I like that. It was done so very well. The sound design was amazing. Once you actually learn what all the different sounds in the game mean, it's made so well. They're not just random. There's the herb sounds. There's the sounds that the different herbs make. There's the sounds that the rare herbs make. There's the sounds that are playing in the background when different things are happening in the districts. There are different sounds going on with the status of different districts. And that piece of music that was playing right at the end as I was going to the polyhedron, before the cannons fired and it silenced everything, that was amazing. That was a very much a sort of like, it felt like I was building up to something, going along towards something, and something was coming to fruition. And then the cannons fired and everything just went silent, and there was such a chill from that happening. It was done so well. So very, very well. The gameplay of it, weirdly enough, the gameplay was good. When it comes to story focused games, my personal preference has always been to either do it in the sense of like a role-playing game where you're top down, you're watching everything going on, but at the day is over, a new pantomime is rehearsed at the theatre. That just came up at the end of the credits. Everything else before that was just credits. Yeah. And there we go. Title screen. So now I can switch over to this and continue my rambling. Yeah. With the story-based game, my other thing, you know, other having it's a top-down thing like most role-playing games are, is to have it first-person. A first-person game with good story mechanics makes me feel much more immersed in it, and Pathologic 2, being first-person, really felt that. Especially with all the different things that actually added into the experience. Like, when someone grabbed you, your view shook and turned really violently. You felt like you'd been grabbed and pulled about. When the explosions hit with the artillery thing, your screen shook and you stumbled. When you even something simple as going through a door, it bows the thing down and then follows through the way you usually do when you open a door. The developers, there were a couple of things I don't like about the developers' choices and their attitude towards things, but the developers put a lot of care and attention to how that entire experience felt. That all felt like I was going through that. All of that felt like they have paid attention to how people move and how someone looking through your own eyes moves when you do certain things. The animations of the other people, glitchy and weird little bollocks, but that's really difficult to do. It is really, really difficult to get a computer generation of how people move, because everyone moves in a different way. Every single person in the entire world will move a different way. They'll have small little things they do, small little habits. Like, for me, for example, I gesticulate a lot when I'm talking, as you see. When I walk along, I usually have my hands in my pockets. I take big strides. Sometimes I take small strides. I match my stride to who I'm stood with. It's really difficult to code and give that sort of feel to NPCs on any scale, because if you look at NPCs in pretty much any game, they act the same as each other. You may get one or two different ones, like your important NPCs act differently, but every single NPC follows a similar form of coding and similar animations, and they do that because it would take a fuckload of time to try and code different behaviors for every single one of the people in that game, in just that game. And compare that to something like GTA 5. There's next to no one in Pathologic 2 compared to GTA 5, so you can imagine that. And people, everyone moves in different ways, and everyone will react in different ways and behave in different ways. So that's why you don't see it so much with the NPCs. But if you look at how Artemy moves and how Artemy interacts with stuff, that's how it should be. That was very much them paying attention to, well, we can't do it for the NPCs, but we can give the player an immersive feeling. And an immersive feeling contributes so much more to the storytelling. Like, and for example, when you're running and your stamina gets low, your vision starts greying a bit and you can hear Artemy breathing heavily and you move a lot slower, like you do when you are really out of breath. The amount of stamina he has is pretty goddamn poor, because I'm overweight and out of shape. I can run better than Artemy. Although he can probably regain his stamina better than I can, to be sure. The things I don't like about Pathologic 2. Some of them are not the fault of the developer. This is a bad port. This is a very bad port. I've heard that those loading time issues and those things, with the, being stood still for like 45 seconds, I've heard that is not the case on PC. There are loading times on PC because it's the way the game is, and it preloads an entire area as you go into it, so that it's not having to, do the whole thing of textureless areas every time you turn the corner. So the PC can take that. The PC can handle that. Consoles can't. Well, consoles can, but you need to code it in a completely different way, which is why they just put, oh well, we'll just do the loading. We'll just do the same thing that the PC does, and have the preloading times. It's like, no, you can't do that, because that amount of information loading for a console is going to take longer. What you have to do for a console is you have to have things as a constant, and things are loaded as packages, as in you are walking towards a building. and that building can be entered into, the game is loading the contents of that building as you are approaching it, so that when you press the button on the door to open it and go in, you aren't hit with a loading screen of loading the contents. You open it and it's already there, because it spent the time in you approaching it loading. So it's not the developer's fault that they didn't do that. That is a lack of manpower, which they're a small company from what I can gather. It's clear they didn't have the manpower to do that or certain things, so therefore the console's got a very badly optimized port, which is no fault of the developer, because, you know, if they had actually sat there with their team and coded it in a different way for the console releases, it would have taken ages to come out. And trying to code for a console in an ever-evolving generation, when you get to large-scale games, that is where you get stuff like Cyberpunk happening. And, you know, that's the most recent example, but stuff like that does happen a lot on a small scale than Cyberpunk. However, the one thing I do not like about this game, and it is the developer's fault, the survival mechanics, and how the difficulty level is tied into the survival mechanics. Certainly, yes, survival mechanics can make a game more interesting for people. Some people like survival mechanics in a game. I do not like survival mechanics in a game that is very much tied in with the story, because they are then an obstacle. They are a hindrance to the story, and they force you to play the game in a certain way which is not conducive to telling a story. Like me running around all the time, trying to find different things. Me trying to find the courier. Can you imagine that? If I was doing that on the hardest difficulty setting, or if I was just using it on the easy one, can you imagine that? I would have died 4 times at least trying to find the courier, trying to go off the clues, when all I needed to do was go back home. I should have thought about it. When it said, you know, he's looking for you go to the house, he's not here, he's looking for a surgeon. I immediately thought, where would he be looking for a surgeon? And my mind went between maybe at Sabarov's place, maybe at the town hall, maybe at Rubin's place. And that's where my mind should have clicked. That's where my mind should have said, if he was searching for a known surgeon, he would have been searching out me. Go to my house. But no, I was thinking, go to the town hall. Go to the hospital. Go to places where medical professionals are expected to be, rather than, it's a small town, where do you go if you're injured? You go to where you know the doctor lives. Because there probably isn't a hospital or a surgery set up, you go to the doctor's house. At the very least, if there is a surgery set up, you need that doctor, you know where they live, you go there. That's the mindset. I'm detracting from the point, but yes, survival mechanics in this game, very bad. I don't care what the developer says. I do not care if the developer says that it was necessary to tell the story in that way. It's best to experience the story. It is an obstacle. Those survival mechanics are an obstacle to the gameplay and the story being told. They should not have been in there. There are ways to get around those survival mechanics and to still make the game challenging, immersive, and fun without having those survival mechanics in there. The survival mechanics, sure, have them as an option. Put survival mode on. Like, you know, Fallout does it. Fallout New Vegas. It has survivor mode on it. And it just basically means all this stuff that heals you, well, now you need to take it on a regular time, so feed, you know, your hunger, your water, and all that. Don't have those. Just have infection, stamina, and health. Have those. That's all you need. You don't need to make it into a survival mechanics thing. Yeah, sure, have the water mechanic to, you know, make sure that your stamina bar stops up. That's no problem. That's not an issue. But the hunger, the exhaustion, no. And the fact that your immunity drops like nobody's business on the harder difficulty levels, and then starts eating away at your health, no. Yes, it's trying to to portray that this sand pest is aggressive, it's deadly, it will kill you. but you don't need to bring that level of deadliness to the player. You need to keep some form of distance between the player's experience and the NPC's experience. The player's experience, as you saw in my first couple of playthroughs, as soon as I got infected, I was pretty much dead. Because I couldn't recover my immunity and I was just dying. And got into death loops. That combined with the lack of, being able to eat, and my hunger bar always being empty, it puts into the death loops, and that's what really killed my enjoyment of it. But if you notice, this playthrough, I went and all I did was I put it on the highest difficulty level. I went and I got it to the point where I could die. I died enough times to get the deal, and then I restored my save farm from the very beginning of the game and set it all to the lowest difficulty levels. And if you noticed, I had no issues. I was not raging with the game. I was not angry at it. I was not calling it a piece of shit. There are things that, I was annoyed about, like the fact that I got attacked in a loading screen and I took damage from it. That's bad. But the game, with minimal to no survival mechanics in it, is good. Overall, that was a good experience. Pathologic 2 is by far one of the best stories I have played in quite a long time. And it is rare for me to say that, because I have played a lot of games which are very story orientated and very, very good. So for a gem like that to come out and tell that story so well is a rarity. Yes, I play role-playing games like Final Fantasy games. Yes, I play things like Ghost of Tsushima. But those games prioritise a balance of story and action, or whatever the gameplay mechanic is. Pathologic 2 is one of those rare games where the story is the paramount focus. And those gems are worth it. Even getting through that issue with the difficulty, even getting through the issue with the bad optimization, it was worth it. It was good. I am going to enjoy playing through that game and finding out all the other endings and all the other possibilities. Just like with Detroit Become Human, for example. Detroit Become Human was incredible. It was amazingly well told. I played that game to death several times. I played through that game so many times, getting every single ending I could perceive, I could even think of, and still I watched Scoo go through that, and they did things in Detroit that I didn't even know you could do. I didn't even know these options were possible. And, they did them. I've played a lot of story games. And I'm pretty much, whenever I find the really good ones like this, they stay with me. This game will stay with me. Detroit Become Human stays with me. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture stays with me. Because they're so well told. And they are done in such a way that it is putting the story at the forefront of everything, and everything else is done in a way to feed into the story and support the story, rather than making it be a consumable product, like Ghost of Tsushima is, Dark Souls is, Final Fantasies are. These all have good stories, but they are made to be a consumable product, i.e. a game. Whereas when you take a game like Pathologic 2, Detroit Become Human, like the ones I've been mentioning, they're story focused, when you build it so that all the game mechanics are there to support the story and the telling of such story, that is when you can get a true masterpiece. Or you can get a piece of shit. It is entirely possible to get a complete piece of shit game from that. But yes, that was a incredibly long rambling about the ending of Pathologic 2. And just story games in general. I'll take that last hydration. Thank you very much, DJ. However, that is going to be the end of Pathologic 2. Maybe there will be some more content about it. I might put out more content, as I've said, if I manage to do certain different things, and I can either record them or do one-off streams of them, then I will. I will share that content with you, because I know that quite a lot of people enjoy coming along to this. But we'll see. We will see. But for now, that is the end of Pathologic 2. That is the end of my streams for it. It has taken so goddamn long. It's been over 20 sessions of me doing this. It has been the 4th time of the play through the fucking game. And I'm going to miss it. I am going to miss it. I definitely, towards the end, the last few sessions, I've really looked forward to. I've been sat here wishing that the week would go through faster. Fucking fly. So I could get to this time. So I could get to play Pathologic 2 and stream it. Yeah. Hope is they have enough funds to make way for the other 2 characters. No, they won't. They won't. This game has seen nothing since the Marble Nest update. I don't even know what the Marble Nest update is. I really don't. But no, they're not going to do anything more with it. It's one of those things that you can tell. They're just, they haven't put out anything on it. The last thing they did was either the Marble Nest or put in the adjustable difficulty. So I think that this is now exists as they are wanting to do it. Marble Nest is where you play the Bachelor. I'll look into that. I might do that. I might. We'll see. We'll see what the Marble Nest actually properly entails. Whether it's just, you do the same game but you play the Bachelor, or whether it's a completely different story, or whether it's his story. I'll look into it. Might stream it. Who knows. On the subject of streaming as well, no idea what's going to be in this slot. No idea. I need to check on my list and find out what I'm going to stream in this game's place. But also, on the subject of streaming, this is where I'm going to be cutting it off. Sorry for rambling for so long and taking up so much of your time, but also thank you all very much for being here on this stream and all the other Pathologic streams leading up to it. Overall, it has been a blast. It's been so much fun. It's had some bad points, it's had some awful points, it's had some great points, it's had some fucking amazing points. Like all the reactions I've had, like finding out, the 7,000 people who died was when I went into the termitory and it's all them who had died. And I don't know. My reactions to all the things escalating and changing, and even though when I was going through it again, it's like, yes, I know this part of the game, I've done this part of the game before, and still seeing different things happen. And seeing and realising later on how things I could have done differently, maybe even better. It's all been good. So thank you all very much for coming with me on this entire journey of Pathologic 2. But now, before I get away with myself and make this video even longer than it needs to be, thank you all very much for coming along. It's been amazing. Next stream is going to be Saturday at 4 PM BST, where I'm going to be doing Dark Souls, and then possibly EDF 5. There's been no mention of the park. I've not been alerted to anything like that. Fingers crossed, Saturday's going to go as planned. If I hear any different, it will be announced in Discord, but shouldn't be. But I'm going to be on my weekend now. I am going to be playing this game more. I'm going to farm the shit out of Arc Knights. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV to death, most likely. But until next time, thank you all once again, and thank you all for your generosity and for your support. I definitely could not have gotten this far without all of you supporting me. Definitely could not have done. I would have quit this way long ago if I hadn't had people to share this with, and be determined towards streaming it for. But until next time, have yourselves a good couple of days, some good nights, good evenings, good afternoons, or good mornings, whatever time zone is for you. Stay safe and see you later. Bye bye.